Greetings, everybody. Hope you are doing great. Hope you are doing fine. It's a beautiful day here. It's about 6 here, GMT time. I want to say a big thank you for joining us for a long time since we had our book club. For the other things, it's been so busy as well, but we're getting back into it. As you can tell from the background, Emerald Book Club. There you are. Yeah, so welcome to this session for Emerald Book Club, wherever you are, watching on Facebook, on all the pages. Hope you're great, hope you're fine. It's a beautiful time. I'm going to get to it right away, talk about the book by Fiona Harold, Be Your Own Life Coach. Take control of your life and achieve your wildest dreams. So welcome one, welcome all. Hope you're great. We'll be here for the next 40 minutes. And then you can see, you can ask questions. You want to email me, get in touch, let me know. I'll leave a comment in the description. They can get in touch with me on Emerald Book Club or Advancing Mindset, one of the pages, or even in the group. And talk about what you want to do. Move forward. You can join the group. You can sign up for the newsletter. Join the community as well. So you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. My name is Joshua Jehuda, and I'll be your host for the next 40 minutes. Yes. So I'm going to share my screen in a moment before we begin. Wait, I was joined. So I'm going to share my screen as we begin. So yes, this is the book. It's about chapter 2 of Who Do You Think You Are? Be Your Own Life Coach by Fiona Harold. That's what we're going to see. That's the back as well. So read through chapter 2 of it, just summarize it. Then you can follow in your own time. So yeah, Emerald Book Club is in the corner, Emerald Book Club, and this is part of Ariel Academy, is the company where we sell our courses, we do our teachings, our workshops, seminars. So Emerald Book Club is a project, so we get together, talk about what we want to read, write. Also want to publish books. That's what we do. But because of the pandemic, now we're meeting online. So if you want to talk about positive mindset workshops, there's also a course coming on. It'll be through Ariel Academy. So straight into the book. So about the author, Fiona Harold is Britain's most successful life coach. Her unique, inspiring, and powerful style of coaching has helped numerous people achieve their goals. Let's look at here. That's better. That's the lady you see right there. That is her. The Emerald Book Club, we're here. Our vision is to inspire and develop readers, writers, and authors in society and worldwide. We meet every first and third Wednesday of each month. So yeah, instead of showing. That's what we are about the author. That's the back of the book before I go forward. That's about the author and inside the presentation yet. And then that's her unique and inspiring powerful style of coaching and help those people achieve their goals. You could be next. Around the book club, our vision is to inspire and develop readers, writers, and authors in society and across the world. We do our meeting times well each first and third Wednesday of each month. With the COVID pandemic, now we're online, so we're doing it probably once a week now, where we come and talk about a book. and also see what you want to do later on. There's poetry as well, art as well. Chapter 2 of Who Do You Think You Are? That is the front of the book. Oh, this will be right here. Chapter 2 says, in order to be the best you can be and create a brilliant life that you deserve, it is necessary to start by understanding the way you see yourself. He says in this chapter, I will guide you through the very first steps towards achieving the goals and dreams that you have for your life. In order to be the best that you be and to create the brilliant life that you deserve, it is necessary to start by understanding the way you see yourself. The question is, how do you see yourself? The greatest advantage you can have in your life is to view yourself as special and to appreciate what those qualities are that distinguish you from every other person. I repeat that. The greatest advantage you can have in life is to view yourself as special and to appreciate what those qualities are that distinguish you from every other person. The question is, what are your qualities? Do you think you're special? Do you think you unique for every person? Or you just fit into the crowd and say, I'm just one of the best, it doesn't matter much. So when you believe in yourself 100%, not 99%, 100%, when you have the highest possible regard for yourself and expect to be able to create a positive, successful life for yourself, then anything comes possible. It's when you believe 100% and you have the highest possible regard for yourself, and whatever you expect to create, which is positive and successful, will become possible. So you gotta believe in yourself 100%. The problem says that only those who believe. Because when you believe, you have the faith to do it. If you don't believe, you have room for worry and doubt. Even 1% of doubt is enough to put you off your ambitions or goals. So you gotta do 100% in everything you do. So what you want to say is, when you see yourself 100%, when you have the highest possible regard of yourself and expect to be able to create a positive, successful life for yourself, then anything comes what? Possible. It becomes possible. I'll read it from this alone. Sadly, very few people think or see themselves in this way. Most people are far more willing to list their bad qualities and weaknesses rather than the good ones and their strengths. And this is the way that limits their potential and creates frustration and failure in their lives. Are you one of them? Where you think, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not good enough. So we're quick to list our bad qualities. And so we tend to dwell on them, and then we now believe that we are bad because of the things we dwell on. As Henry Ford summed this up nicely when he said, whatever you think you can or you think you can't, you're usually right. Whatever you believe is not right ever. You think you can, you're right. You think you can't, you're right. It's a belief that helps. If you believe you're wrong, then you're 100% wrong. If you believe you're right, then you're 100% right. Whatever you think you can or believe in is what is true for you. So, many people also feel that they have the ability to succeed in certain areas of their lives, but not in others. For instance, you may see yourself as being great at your job, but hopeless in personal relationships. Or you may believe that you have a wonderful relationship, but you can't be wealthy or powerful as well. But no matter how negative, unflattering, or inadequate your picture of yourself, it is entirely possible within a short space of time to turn it around and become truly special in your own eyes. It simply never is too late to become the person who you want to be. The friend says it's never too late to become who you want to be. Let me ask you a question over there who's watching this show. How do you feel about yourself? Do you feel like you are not worthy? Do you feel like you always list to bad qualities first before your good qualities? Do you believe in yourself 100%? Find the book. The time you believe that you are 100% in everything you do and you have a positive, successful life, then it will happen. Why? Because you will take all the good action, nothing will put you down, you'll be persistent, you have the belief, nothing will stop you, and you always have the vision in your mind to go where you want to be. But the moment you cast one doubt, any fear, that's it. But driving on a motorway straight, if you're going quick, and then any sign of distraction or you swerve a bit, that's off, you're gone. Even a little pin on a little brick on the road can swat you off the road. So long as you 100% believe and you're going straight ahead, focused, determined, and until you achieve your goal, then as I said, whatever you want to believe is positive and successful life, you shall create. Is it? So that is what talked about in the book. Give the story about the lady who we mentioned about the story about Jesus. So she says that is what you need to do. So you have to be 100% believe in yourself. The question is again, do you believe in yourself 100%? Out of 100%, how much do you rate your belief in yourself? Probably what people lacking is the lack of self-belief, not know all the skills. People don't believe they can, so they won't try it anyway. Like, it's not for me, it's for others. But we don't do it. And that's it. Someone's going to skill, someone is tough, someone is strong, but because they believe that it's so for them, they don't do it. So let's move on then to the next step. Your self-image. How do you see yourself? So the current self-image you have is the result of the repeated messages and instructions you received as a child. I will repeat that. The current self-image you have is the result of the repeated messages and instructions you received as a child. So look back in your life, look back and check everything you have now, what you're taught. My dad taught me, mom taught me this, my teacher taught me, my teacher, my friends taught me this. When you're a child, the time you absorb everything. So everything, 3 or 6 years old, everything yes absorb, yes, we are mind putting anything in and living it. So all the things were repeated, and over time you tend, first of all, you say no, but after a while you start living in them. So it talks about here about your self-image and the region. Says, I want to see you in you exactly the same way. I want the unnecessary difficulty and struggle removed from your life and replaced with ease and success. And I'm going to show you how she can achieve this. But she wants you to get the unnecessary difficulty and struggle removed from your life. Some struggle which is necessary, but you want to remove the unnecessary one. So the self-image you have with you right now. So the key is to dig a little deeper and find out about the way you see yourself right now. The key to unlocking your potential is to understand what you have learned to think and feel about yourself so far in your life. So that is you over there, isn't it? So the things you have repeated to yourself as a child, now you grow up, now you live them, now that's who you are, what you're taught. Since you're a child, things you're taught to where you are right now, those are the things you believe about yourself until you realize you have to reprogram the subconscious. If you don't, then you're living in autopilot from things you taught many years ago, no matter how old you are. I believe this, I believe that, without knowing where it's coming from, why it works. So the question is, what have you learned to think and feel about yourself so far in your life? That is a question I'd like you to answer for yourself, wherever you are. What have you learned to think and feel about yourself so far in your life? What is your self-image? How do you see yourself? It's like about your self-esteem. Is it high? Is it very low? If it's not high, chances are, even if low, high, it's still low. If it's not high, then that's got to be 100%. 100% is high self-esteem. If you haven't got any high self-esteem, the rest of it is kind of lowish. So how do you see yourself? Look at the images, how do you yourself? What do you pitch yourself? For a baby, what you're taught and the instructions you received, and also that affects your self-esteem. So all those have a big part in producing your self-image. The way you think about yourself determines everything you do, say, believe, and feel. The world around you is a reflection of the inner world. Whatever you see outside you has a parallel inside you. For instance, if you believe that you are not very physically attractive, then your external world will confirm this internal belief. In other and connect while deflecting or ignoring anything which doesn't touch your as a. And it's very true because someone tells people, you look amazing, like, and I'm just lying to me, you're flattering me, because people have accepted the belief that they're not very attractive. So they tell me one compliment, they'll think you're lying to them, and you're being honest, but because inside you don't believe that they are worth it. Things have been taught since they were young by their parents, by society, by the school, and they're still following them. So no matter how much you try to tell them, it's up to them. They have to change themselves. People have to learn and change their inner programming. So as people say, don't go try and change somebody, let them change themselves. But it's a self-image, the way you see yourself. So if, as you're saying now, you look for things which I'm gonna put in a good wording. Yeah, so you look for things which confirm your internal beliefs. So you look for things out there which confirm your internal beliefs. So if you believe something is wrong, when you look for things which are wrong, you say, you see, I told you so. Look for good, when you look for all the bad and find the good, they say, People who tell you things are bad, because they believe they're bad, so they're looking for things that are bad. Because they're called the pessimists who don't look in the best of life, they look for the bad things, because inside they believe they're bad, so they look for the things which are not done, they look for mistakes, they look for failures, all the things they'll see. You see, the world is a bad place. You see, because of my skin color. You see, because of I'm a man. You see, because I'm a woman. Then because of this or that, it's bad. So they look for things which are bad. Yet, in front of you could be all the good things. It can be 100 good things in front of you, but because of the way you see yourself, you look for the one bad thing in everything. Someone can have £1 million in front of him, but you look for a pound and say, no, that's not right. Someone can be looking for a partner. All of them are good, but because they don't think they're bad, they look for the one who is bad. And then they'll say, you see, because the person is bad, I won't get into a relationship. Someone look at the reviews of a person or book or product, they'll skip all the good reviews and look at the bad review and say, you see, because there's one bad review out of 10,000 good reviews, this means it's bad and I won't do it. And they're happy. And they go happy, yes, of course, it's been confirmed, and they're very happy people. Why? Because they've confirmed it. People say, people hate me because of my background, because they think inside they're not happy, so the intimacy after there is hatred to them. And once they say it and they're happy, yes, I told you, it's racism, it's tribalism, it's discrimination. Why? Because their internal self-image says they're not worth it. So all of the things for going from there is because of your self-image. So what have you learned to think and feel about yourself so far in your life? Do for yourself. Someone said the following question in no more than 10 lines. Plans that you have all sorts of thoughts and conclusions about yourself, a mixture of good and bad, positive and negative. Another question is, what did you learn from your mother, your father, or your guardian when you were young? What are the things you learned? Something you learned from your mother, your father, your guardian. So these are your earliest authoritative figures. So this could be for those of parents, parents, could be your elder sister or sibling or guardian, or if you know some probably your relatives, probably it was what thing to them, and it's still affecting you too now. People tell, somebody's 50, my dad told me this and this and young. Someone told 70, my dad told me this and mom told me this. Something people are still following because they're taught by somebody who's gone long time ago. It's not even working, but because they're taught since they were young, it is drilled in them. Now it's going to become culture. People like you have to be scared. It's culture. It's even applauded because you're part of it. Because why? You give what people do because part of the culture. Some culture now you have to be strong. Sometimes you have to be weak. Sometimes you have to be passive. And it's different people's cultures. And once you see doing it, they're happy because it's what they've been taught from a young age, and they believe it. And once you believe it, it becomes a habit, a character, and for them it is true now. It's what you call their truth, and everything else is false. These are the things about looking at yourself. How do my mom and dad see me? How do they teach you? My girlfriend sees me. My older brother sees me. Ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. So this is the way people look at yourself and see how people find you. It's something you learn from all those. And another question is, write 5 limiting beliefs about yourself. things which help you to go back. I can't do this, I'm not doing that, I'm not worthy, it's impossible, and not like before. These are things which stop you from doing something. Never fear, doubt, or worry. Most people have everything else is just stuff. Nothing else apart from there. So those are the things which are there. Exercise for you to follow. So learn about your image and see what you have been taught since you were young. That's the question is, who do you think you are? Like Fiona Harold. So what have you learned about yourself? Write them down. See, get back to me if you want. Send me an email if you let me know what you discovered about yourself. Who do you think you are? What did you learn from your parents or your guardians or your authoritative figures when you were young? And are you still following it now? And then also, what are you limiting with this? These are beliefs which limit you from doing things. I cannot because. I can't type because. It's not for me. It's not my culture. It's not, I'm not skilled enough. I'm not good enough. Those are the beliefs which hold you back. So what are they? And work on them to see what you're going through. So when you want to redefine yourself according to the way you want people to see yourself and to be seen by others. That is page 36, chapter 2. It is now time to refine yourself according to the way you want to see yourself and to be seen by others. You're about to become someone who is self-made and to reject any outdated or damaging beliefs that were dumped on you by others. You want to see yourself as something new. Yeah, that's the cat signal as a lion. See yourself as somebody great, somebody powerful. No matter how small you are, no matter how thinking, how negative you've been. See yourself in a great light, in a beautiful way. You want to see yourself in an amazing, powerful state of mind. So you end up believing it and start seeing yourself in a powerful way. But to do that, in exercises, you want to write down 7 qualities you want to be known for. I like to be known for somebody who is confident, somebody who is a winner, you know, somebody who is humble, somebody who is healthy. What's the qualities I like to be known as? So what are your qualities? What do you want to be known as? Something desirable and positive, something desirable. So write down those 7 qualities that you want to be known for. All right. Look at friends and families, people see, and think about what people see in you that they like about you. So what makes people attracted to you? Think about those things. When people like you, when people talk to you, the things you have people like about you. And that's not my help as well. But write down 7 of those. If you might even know, that's perfect, that's good. And then complete the statements. The person I'm choosing to be from this day on is someone who is in the balance. The person who I am choosing to be from this day on is someone who is beautiful, someone who is strong, someone who is rich, someone who is powerful, someone who is positive, somebody who is clear, someone who is a winner, someone who is a money maker, someone who is a great lover, somebody who is sexy, someone who is gorgeous, someone who is beautiful, someone who is cute, someone who is handsome, someone who is energetic, someone who is fast, somebody who is quick, somebody who is a businessman, someone who is a businesswoman, someone who is an alpha, someone who is a strong man, someone who is a leader, someone who is a follower, someone who is amazing, someone, these are all words you can use to solve. So the person I am choosing to be from this day on is someone who is that. I mean, the qualities that I most want to emphasize and enjoy myself are mine are persistence, motivation, positive mindset, clear, ambitious, quick and fast. I want to be persistent, I want to be motivating, I want to be advancing all the time. What are the qualities I would want to? So what are the qualities that you want to emphasize on and enjoy in yourself? Once you're finished now, you're going to add the following statement belief and say, I am now ready to give life to this new image of myself. From this day forth, I commit to reinforcing these qualities until they are a deeply ingrained part of who I am and who I am seen to be. So you also want to redefine your dialogue, the way you talk about yourself. The subconscious mind has been successfully programmed by simple, repetitive instructions and messages from others around you. Small things you hear on the radio, on TV, your friends, small things get into your mind. So you have to be very careful of what you get into your mind. People swearing goes into your mind, people killing goes into your mind, things you watch goes into your mind. So everything will come in your mind. So your subconscious mind picks up everything around. And even when you're sleeping, it's still awake, it picks up things around. That's why you go to a shop, supermarket, they are playing music, because why? You're thinking yourself with your conscious, what you're thinking about. Subconscious is picking up everything around. So you're thinking with your conscious, thinking about the goods you're buying, but the subconscious is thinking about things around you. So that's why you go to the supermarket and play music. Because the subconscious picks it up, and then if it controls you and makes you buy things, so they play subliminal messages which go straight from your conscious straight to your subconscious. And that's how you think of things like, how do I think about it? Where did that thought come from? You went somewhere, your mind picked it up, and you don't explode it, because everything the subconscious does, it picks up and stores. Your memory is intact. Don't think because you're all forgot. It's just you forgot where memory is in your brain. So don't worry about it. Memory is always in there. Everything you remember, you do is in your brain. So you just have to find a way. If you have to check a library, not find the book, it's there, but you have to find a way to put the book. The small given messages. I won't do it, I can't do it, I won't do it. Other things which are repeated and keep saying to you, I'm terrible at this, I'm bad, I'm too big, I'm too this, I'm too this, I'm too that. Most of the things you keep repeating to yourself, and then you start living in them, and then you become the character. So by saying, yes, I did, I will do it, I can do it, I will try to do it. But keep up with the positive words. So when I choose the instructions and messages now to change your dialogue, simple, repetitive, positive affirmation statements. These are affirmations. I will do it. Yes, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. You know, things like I love me. I am beautiful. I'm perfect. I can do it. Yes, I can. How can I afford it? How can I try this? How can I find out? How can I move? How can I do that? I believe in me. Keep saying these things to yourself. Repeat them to yourself, and after 1 day, you will see a difference. Believing it. Repeat it. Believing it. Just say it. You want to back up with emotion. Any words but emotion become reality. If you put into it a strong feeling, and emotion is your strong feeling about it, then whatever you say, we got back up with strong feeling, which is your emotion, will get out. Don't just say it, I believe in me. That's it. I am good. I am good. See, I put in emotion. I put in believe, but I am good. I believe in me. Yes, I can. That's emotion. That's putting power behind it, because I want it to happen. 100% believe. Redefine your dialogue, the way you talk about yourself, believe in others, especially yourself, because if you talk good about yourself, you do the same to others. Reciprocate on the other side. That's about redefining your internal dialogue and also your out dialogue. Second is to see and feel your success and also act the part. So when I feel like, get that feeling, and then also act the part. One way to get the feeling is to visualize yourself living the new you. I always think about daydream. Think about the things that are being daydream, and think about yourself. Get yourself living in that nice house, that nice car, a nice person. Daydream about it, think about it, but also then act the part. Don't just do it halfway. It's a faith followed by the works. If you want to pray about your things, and then go follow up with action. If you want to get that business going on, get it together and then follow up the action. You want to visualize yourself living the new you in there. Put yourself in the things you want to be. To reinforce your new behavior and the new you, create pictures for yourself of the events you want to bring about. I do it all the time. I think about, I want to get this job or this place. I think about it from my eyes, I draw it. Sometimes, and most of it happens. If I put emotion into it, it happens. That's why the mind has thought about it, and I've put in a strong emotion behind it, a strong feeling to get it. I feel rich, I feel happy, and boop. Sometimes it comes right away, sometimes it takes a few days, sometimes it comes there and then, but until you gotta do it. So act the part is act as if you are the person you want to be. A simple and brilliant way to enhance your new self-image is to act the part of the person you want to be. Doing this, you notice immediate result. That's true. Honestly, I want to be a millionaire, I act like a millionaire, and boop, I think straight away. I'm like I'm positive, I act like I'm positive. I'm clear, I'm cut, I'm honest, straight to the point, and straight away my body changes. I act like I'm a king, straight away I'm a king. I sit up straight, put back up straight. Because by acting it, your body has to change. It's not emotion, the physical and psychological changes happen when you act the thing. When act timid, right away changes. But the way you act, the thing is, it has an immediate result. You feel different. So you act strong. Changes which are linked together, and then your body strengthens and so yeah, act a part and act as if it's possible you want the person to be doing it again. Yeah, Superman straight away. You see him, he just does things. Superman doesn't just goes and act as if he does it. So act as if you're Superman, Superwoman. Act as if you're super, you're strong. No? If you obviously don't go jump off the bridge or whatever, but take the notion of Superman, he just goes and does it. He just believes and does it. He doesn't ask questions, he acts and does it. Also, people like him because he's a superhero, because he's strong, he's powerful, he's living the positive life. I'll do it again. Ooh, act as if you are the person that you want to be. So who you want to be, and keep it positive and act that person. You're a millionaire, act like a millionaire. What do millionaires do? They save money, they invest in education, they buy assets. When you're a billionaire, do assets and buy much of wealth. If you want to be an engineer, act like an engineer, go look for a course in engineering, get in touch with people, engineering groups. If you want to be a network marketer, network marketing company, read the books by Eric Ward, GoPro, look at what books, read them out. If you want to be a forex trader, get information, join the forex trading group, deposit and learn how to trade. If you want to do online courses, get a topic, get your lessons out, find your materials, put it online and sell. If you want to be a YouTuber, start a YouTube channel. You're going to act a YouTube channel, get a phone to get some content, start getting viewers, uploading content. If you want to do Facebook Live, open a Facebook page or your own profile, get content there, start doing live videos. If you want to do a book club, open a book club, get some books to read. So act a person, act a part, and once you act, it's automatically your automatic and you see results right away. So you gotta feel it and do it. The faith is the feeling, action is the part. Faith is what works. So faith and works go hand in hand. And that is the end. That where I was told. So I hope you enjoyed the book. That's part 2 of Be Your Own Life Coach by Wayne Harold. Beautiful book, beautiful book. And from here, so when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. I repeat, when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. You believe it, when you follow by action. The believing is the part where you understand how to believe you do it. See yourself as positive, and then you follow up with the action. So don't believe and stay, but you're going to believe and do it. When you believe you can do it, then you follow up with the action. Now you find ways of making it happen. And keep to believe 100%. And you feel it, visualize, act it, and it can happen. Whatever you can dream, believe, after you dream it, visualize it, take action on it, be persistent, and it will happen. As I say, whatever you believe you can achieve, people believe in things but they haven't achieved it, but because those who take action and be persistent until they get it, dream is will get it. When you believe in yourself, anything is possible. You believe in yourself, yes, and then now take the action. So believe. You are a feeling, you're a bad feeling. Your thoughts govern you, but you get that feeling out there, that strong emotion, get on there. Because the emotion drives you. The thought is what you say, but the emotion drives you. The mind opens up possibilities, your heart, your feelings, emotions drive you. Like an engine. So it keeps you going. Both are important. So some deal with thoughts, some with emotions in the heart, and not in the heart. But once the emotions and the thoughts are aligned as one, anything is possible. So believe. Call to action and join our community for access to webinars and replays. Let me know. I'll send the link. If you want to ask me the link, I'll send it to you. Follow us on social media. There's Facebook, the page, Facebook group, on Twitter as well, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Links to follow if you want to follow me. You're all in there. And also, if you want to buy the book on Amazon, put a link in the description over there. But that's the link to the book. Those want to know it, let me know, and I'll send the link over to you. So I hope you enjoyed it, because I did. The things I've got from this is, number one, it's a self-image. You want to build a self-image and see where you are. Make yourself start talking about your internal dialogue. Change it. Start telling yourself good things about you, rewarding yourself, complimenting yourself, look for compliments. You need to retune your self-image if it has been negative for a long time. Think about what you learned from your parents since you're young, your elder siblings, your teachers, any figure which is authoritative when you're young. An authoritative figure since we're young. Look it up and find out what you want from them and see whether it's holding you back or not. And then you want to feel the good part, feel the feeling of you being there, then act the feeling, act. If you feel and don't act, no point. If you act, you might get it. Actions give you what then there was. Sometimes you might feel good and don't act, but sometimes you may act if you're not feeling and the thing comes. If you go to the shop and buy the product, you get the product. So if you feel like you want the product and you don't go buy it, you won't get it. But always do the action. If you feel act, then if you feel bad, follow the actions. The key is always act, no matter how much how you feel. Because sometimes you feel good, sometimes you feel bad. But if you always feel good, even if you're not feeling happy, do it. The key is don't focus on the feeling, focus on the action. Do it. You want to see the results. But so develop that good feeling, that strong emotion of desire, of motivation. Those are emotions which you want to develop because they cause a physical and psychological change in your body. So an emotion is a strong feeling, isn't it? Keep your thoughts clear and positive, and then get a thought. Because if you have a strong desire, but your thoughts are not clear, it's like having somebody driving a big engine, a big car, and has no control over the steering wheel. The engine will take you off the road. It will throw you off because it's too powerful. So you gotta make sure your mind is clear and then getting those emotional strong feelings, and then follow up with the action you'll do. So that is a bit about being your own life coach. Why? Because I'm also into mindset coaching. So it's good to think about how you process your thoughts and your mind and the way you act. And there are plenty more chapters on there. So she has 10 chapters all there, but we did on today. But that is the book. Google her, if you're interested, you spend Harold, be your own coach, control of the life, achieve the wildest dreams. I hope you enjoyed it because I did. So we shall see you in 2 weeks' time for another round of Emerald Book Club. This is Joshua signing out. Have a great day and goodbye. See you later. Beautiful.